Being in love is a very beautiful experience, isn't it? For couples, they feel things and do things together lovingly. Singles, they expect to feel all that beautiful experience with their special someone whom they have yet to meet. In short, whether a couple or single, most probably all love to be loved, right? So, while all this is beautiful, the relationship with another person can be tricky enough to turn this beautiful relationship into a bitter one. Many such incidents have happened in the past, many may be happening now, and many are likely to be approached by life with similar tricky situations. So, here we are going to discuss an important issue which some may ignore at first and then regret later. When people are in love, they feel special and it's good. Then they feel they need to be around their loved ones always, which is justifiable to some extent. But when all these lovely feelings start to erase your identity with the magic pen of love, won't that be a problem? So, yeah, let's discuss this tricky situation here. When you want to choose a career, or if you're going to choose the field for graduation or post graduation, if you ask your love interest to fill in that column, then of course it is like you started the journey to erase yourself. So, yeah, once all set, your love interest feels very happy filling up that column in your application. When you look into it, it is something which you wouldn't choose even in dreams. When you analyze that part very carefully in the presence of your love interest, he or she may suspect that you are vacillating the decision. They may jump in with their reasons for their interest in that field. They may tell you how passionate they are in that field. Here you would already start to feel sparks in your eyes. Then you say, "Of course, I'm going to pursue this with you." Right? You won't give a second thought regarding this, even when your mind protests inside you. You shut the tiny voice completely off. Then at first, all good, both may be doing stuff in a great way, but gradually you may feel that he or she is not finding you talented in that. They may tell you that you have to put in more effort and you would start to feel guilty thinking you lack something. You really lack something? No, it was just a wrong choice. Even without realizing this, you then start to put in more effort. But very soon you feel exhausted. No matter what, you start to feel that your life is losing its colors. Then your small disagreements with your love interest may get exploded into bigger fights. The relationship starts to feel like a burden inside you. Both of you cannot pinpoint the root of the issue, but now I think you got where the problem lies, right? Do you know why all this is happening? Because you lost yourself in journey of love. Yes, you abandoned yourself to put on a fake mask to fit into the dreams of your love interest. It is justifiable to some extent, but if that intention crosses the healthy boundary by encroaching your real self, then it's the biggest problem that has the way to collapse your love relationship. Yes, how long do you think the fake personality can sustain? What we are will eventually come to the surface because a fake self is a weak one. It is really good to make your love interest happy, but not by sacrificing yourself completely in the process. For example, if you like Max, don't force yourself to get into English literature just because your love interest is passionate about it. If you find a hobby of your partner interesting, you can try it. It is not going to erase yourself, but if you try to get into the same course as him or a career as him without thinking twice about the consequences of doing so, without even talking things through with yourself, then you're really starting the infinite loop of biggest lessons that life will teach you in the end regarding the importance of self love over your love for that special person in life. You would think, why did I even say yes at the first place after listening to their reasons for developing a passion in that? Well, it's nothing but their real self was talking with you regarding the deep interest in that field. You got mesmerized. It is quite natural for a person to glow with beauty when they choose something they love the most. But you did not even think what you can do to him or her when you chose to be your authentic self in front of them. To be precise, when you glow with your inner beauty. Have you ever thought like that? It is never too late. So, if you are in your life in the same situation and are really vacillating about the decision that you want to make soon, then not me, but life is really warning you through this thought of mine. Yeah, it is always lovely to be along with a love interest 24/7 and then witness life together. But it is nothing less beautiful when you and your love are coming back every evening with lots of interesting news from each other's class or workplace. Just imagine how sharing all the funny incidents and lucky escapes over a coffee can gift each other beautiful moments to laugh together. Then, in the end, you both can say very softly to each other, amidst all these incidents, you were always in my heart, that I really miss you. Won't this sort of love be really beautiful? True love never asks you to celebrate only similarities, but is really asking you to embrace differences. And if everything is opposite, then be happy that you both have a single similarity, that is the feeling of love towards each other. True love is really unconditional, right? So don't get into a relationship to change that person into a replica of you in another gender, but just to share your glorious life with theirs and even fall more in love when they glow in their real self. Help each other to be the best version. At first, we start the video with a line that all, be it single or a couple, love to be loved, but that love, let it start from within you and emanate out. To help you, I have self love capsules here. Go take them and start discovering the layers of self love with your true love. Isn't this interesting? So, being a math enthusiast, you can glow in beauty talking formulas and let your English literature loving partner write a poem on math just because you inspired them to do so. Interesting, right? So, with this, I will leave you guys here. Just think about it and decide well. Don't forget to tell me your experience regarding this, as well as how did you deal with that, or how are you dealing with this in the comment section. I would love to know that. Finally, don't forget to like the video. By telling you all this, your moon friend is vanishing with the very last question to you guys. Friends, come on, just subscribe to be my friend.